Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, welcome to another Buttons Kitty Cat scrapbook page. And I just have to take off the bottom of the paper since I forgot. Should just keep my paper trimmer handy. It's over on the other side of the room, so just going to do it the old-fashioned way. The paper trimmer would be much handier. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Alright, so I think I'm going to do a strip. Let's see, I got to do it this way in the middle so it gets that little edge, right? I want the white edge. And then, is it this way? Yeah, this is the other white edge, so that was supposed to be smoother than that. There's no right or wrong way to tear it, I don't think. Just start tearing. Okay, so, alright, so this is the pretty paper that I'm going to use, and I want to show you guys something real quick first. This just came in the mail from Elizabeth. Thank you! I love these. These are adorable. So some of you guys were going to help me out with cat punches if you had some, or cat dyes or whatever. So I would definitely be appreciative of those. That is awesome. If you have someone want to punch me out some, I'm totally cool with that. So I don't know if you can see these. Let me hold them up here. But she's punched out several. And then there's this, like the sitting cat. Love that. And then this is like another cat. It's would almost be a dog. And then this kitty. And then this kitty. Oops, I'm over here in the camera. And then this one. And she sent me some doggies. Yay, so I can do my doggy scrapbook pages too. And look at this cute little dog. Oh my gosh, so adorable. I love that. And what I want to do with these, I mean, like there's a million things you can do with them, but I want to take probably this one. I may have to alternate them, I'm not sure. But I want to do like a circle and then have like all the different colored cats around the circle. I don't know. I just think in my mind it's cute. We'll see how it goes on paper. These came from AliExpress today. Very cute. Little flowers. This I ordered, wow, like so long ago. I want to say it was like last summer. But anyway, some nice coral and things there. And then a bunny, and I guess that's a stool. I don't remember. Sometimes I remember why I ordered them and like cute little stuff. I guess the bunny sits on the stool. I don't know. It's been so long that I don't even remember. So what I've started doing now, when I do an order, I will like take pictures and stuff. Because I can't always remember why I ordered them, or I'll see, you know, a sample, you know how you do. And so, yeah. Anyway. Alright. Well, that is too... It's not too far. I'll stick off there a little bit, but we'll just stick that right there. Okay, so I think I want to do this, but this little like paper is so light and pretty. It's like a pink, but it's like a blush or something too. I don't know. So I like the little kitty paws. So I took this off of, I think, just a strip of the paper, I guess. I don't know, I don't remember, but I see a little that I missed, so it probably was, oh no, that's just tape, maybe. No, it's not, it's paper. Anyway, apparently I cut that by hand too. Usually with the paper trimmer you do a better job. So yeah, anyway, see a little bit there. Okay, so we could have that, and then here's Buttons. Get all the little white specks off, just snoozing on top of the couch. So I want to lay it all out before I like officially put it down. But see, like, let's look at it without this too. I don't know. I almost like the tone on tone look, but then this could snazz it up a little, so I don't know. She's probably more of a color person, so I guess I'll just snazz it up. I don't know. But you don't have to. You could do the picture down here. I don't know. Anyway, so I have this. I definitely want to use this. It's like the same paper, you know, or same color as this. So maybe we'll do this there, that there. I have these cute little hearts. Because I feel like, well, Amy's living room is kind of like pink and burgundy and whatever, so, and then, I don't know, kind of like loving the kitty there, maybe up here, and then I wanted to use this title, so, I don't know, or maybe we should just do this over here. We could do that. I don't know. We'll play around with it and see what we think. I do want that as a title, though. You are perfect. I know it's a little hard for you guys to see it all in there. Maybe not this. Maybe not that. I don't know. I like that, though, but maybe we should tilt it this way. I need this on there, darn it. Somehow. It doesn't have to be. I guess maybe it won't be. I don't know. I guess I just scoot it up. Okay, I think we're going to go with this. So let's start sticking all of our pieces down. So, alright, so I think I left off, I feel like it's story time. Story and scrapbooks. With the funeral. You guys know that my fiance's mom just passed away. So we had the funeral on Wednesday. And so it was I have to say, it was a really nice funeral. It was very beautiful. It was, I don't know, I grew up in kind of a holy rolling loud type of stuff. Not that that's what I prefer or anything at all, but that was kind of the funerals that I was used to, I guess. They were in a Methodist church growing up, and so it was more of a quiet thing, I guess, and I don't know, that seemed nicer to me somehow. But anyway, so she didn't want too much frou-frou, and but she just wanted it, you know, simple, elegant, that kind of thing. I remember her saying she didn't want like a, what do you call that thing on top of the casket, like the flowers, whatever that's called. She did not want a large one. She thought it was just too much and too whatever. So they have a friend that has always done well, he worked for, like, fiance's dad was the principal of the high school, and so he, back in the day, like, did all the little mums and things like that when that was popular, and they don't do that anymore, of course, but, you know. Anyway, so they've just been getting flowers from this guy since way back. So he did all the flower arrangements and things, and except mine, because I had a teacher friend that also owns a flower shop, so I ended up ordering from him. But everything else was done by this other guy. And so I think he did a good job. I feel like it was, for me anyway, a little bit high on the casket, like poofy or something. But it was nice. It wasn't like too long and spread out and too overdone, I guess. But it was a little high. So, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not a big deal at all. And you're not thinking about that at a time like that. So, but just since she had kind of requested that, you know, and I'm going to show you guys a picture because, oh my gosh, let me find my phone. This is super tacky. I did not, he actually kind of got mad at me because he asked me to take some pictures. And I just told him that was like, I don't know, it just seems wrong. Like, I don't know, it just feels weird. And plus, I don't want anybody to see me doing that. And I don't know. So I told his cousin's wife, like, okay, girl, cover me. Like, let me get a couple shots here. And I was going to do it at the end, but then they had another funeral coming in, so we were a little rushed and things and leaving, and some of the flowers were down and all that. So I really didn't get, like, what he wanted. But I did get the casket and stuff, and I don't know. It was just, it just felt weird, you know? So, but I will show you. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, this is like her little cherry wood casket. It matches her husband's. They have like a, see the drawers here on the inside of the mausoleum? They have a drawer like on the outside. So they're both, whoops, they're both in a drawer together. But anyway, so here's what I was talking about with the flower. Well, let me show you a better one. With the flower arrangement. You can kind of see it a little bit better there. I feel like it's a little high. I don't know. But anyway, and then he got, let's see, somebody sent that one. That might have been Juanita. I don't know. I can't keep up with who did what. And then, there's the one I sent. I had to take a picture of my car because, like I said, I was like, ugh. And I didn't get pictures. Well, I got this one. That was like her school colors and things. And she loved the school, so we did like the year she graduated. And then somebody sent these, except they didn't actually arrive, so I took a picture of what was supposed to be because I had to text the funeral guy and make sure like those people got their money back or whatever, because those, it like lists on the tribute wall or something on the funeral homepage. So anyway, okay, this is the page. We're going to do another one, so I'm going to keep talking. So there's that one. So anyway, all right, let me get all this here. Okay, so on this one, I thought we would use these. These are some little Jolie's stickers that I found. And then I'm going to do the meow across there. And I'm going to use the cute little, lots of kitty pages. Chubby, spoiled, sleepy, this, that, devoted, amusing, mischievous, friendly. All the things the cat makes up, you know. All right, I need a piece of paper here. So I'm just going to kind of ink the edges of this a little bit where I tore it with some vintage photo distress ink. So I thought about doing green, but I think I'm going to do brown because there might be too much green with the little matting background thing I did. But anyway, so the flowers were nice. I didn't get, like I said, all the pictures, but it was, I don't know, you know, it just feels weird going up there taking pictures and whatever. And I know he asked me to, and I hate that, but I did get some, so probably just not as many as he wanted. And he had her open for the family briefly, and she did not want to open casket, so anyway, I don't know, like a couple of my aunts try to take pictures at my mother's, and that just really annoyed me for some reason. Not that it was horrible or anything, but I don't know, I don't know, it just seems like a strange time, but a strange thing to take pictures of. You should just experience the moment, and that's it, you know. I want them to be forever alive in my heart that way, not, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I want to remember them in life, not death. That's kind of what I'm getting at. But, I mean, to each their own. So, anyway, I just don't want people to have to take those pictures, you know what I'm saying? So, okay. So, anyway, I did get some pictures. And everything was really pretty. The service was great, and it was very, like, soft sounding, the songs and things, and I enjoyed that. And I don't even know what songs it was, to be honest, but it just sounded peaceful, like. So anyway, his friend from Tennessee came in and to do the service, which kind of made me nervous with COVID and everything. But he and he also like pastors a church down there, and then he like assured us that, oh, don't worry about it, I've already had it, my wife's had it, my kids have had it, blah 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 blah. I'm like, ooh. But anyway, you know how I am. So as I cough, oh Lord. Anyway, so where was I? I don't even know. Okay, so he came, and then honestly, I was pretty. It was not like a normal funeral. Like, since my mother has died, sometimes funerals and things bother me somewhat, especially if it's about a mother, you know. But to be honest, this one was not so bad, partly just due to, no, I was upset like after I came home and things, but just due to the fact that I was sort of scared for my life. There were not supposed to be that many people there. Like, we just didn't think that many were coming, that many people even knew about it. Like, I don't know. But apparently they did. And so there was a lot more. And then when I got in there, the seats, like, I assumed that a funeral home, you know, or I guess that's what it is. It's like the mausoleum. It's like at the cemetery, but they have their own little thing. Okay, so I'm going to do that little tag thing there. Just trying to decide where I want this. So this is going to be, I'm going to put a tag over her face for a second. Misty had an excellent idea about using sticky notes, and that would be awesome, except I did not bring any in here. So I'm going to have to like add some in here. So this is Buttons in his little carrier. It was actually my kitty's carrier, but since my kitty had passed away, I gave it to her, and Buttons loves the thing. Actually, it's still in her house. She hates to get rid of it because he he likes to just go in. Like, she wants to put it upstairs, not get rid of it, but anyway, he just likes to go in there and lay. And so, all right, this is kind of like, I'm doing the paws kind of to be like Button's Big Adventure. Like, he is traveling on, he is moving, there goes his paws, like taking off on his new, I don't know, you know what I'm saying. I've got to have, okay, let's sort this out. So I want my meow up here. But anyway, so when I got in there, all the seats were like crammed right together, and like literally, like, you know how there's aisles, right, and they're like fold up chairs. There was barely room to even walk between people. Like, people, you know how like when there's tight seating, you have to ask people to get up to get by, and I mean, they were that tight, seriously. And so I didn't say anything to my fiance or anything. I just went over to the guy, and I was like, you know, this is not going to work. We're going to have to do something about these seats. Like, I need that 6 foot apart, please. And, all right, I don't know where I'm going to journal. I guess it's going to be down here, but I did not cut anything except this. I guess I could do that. That's not much journaling. We'll see. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stick this down, I think. So they moved a row of, he's like, we'll take care of it, you know. They moved a row each out, and that was fine. But they didn't then move the ones that were like right smashed up against each other. I thought, that needs a little room too. And you guys know how paranoid I get about COVID-19 and all that. So, like, I want what I want. But anyway, so they didn't move anything else, and I got busy and hated to ask them again. So I just took it upon myself to go ahead and move a couple of seats off at least the front row where we were going to be. And okay, there we go. Um, okay, I need my little tape. So I kind of moved them apart a little bit. Not super far, but a little bit. And I kind of used the excuse of getting Juanita's wheelchair in there and things. And anyway, so I tried to keep a face shield on her. So she had, poor little thing, she had her oxygen on. Then she had a mask, like the KN95 type, that it just wasn't fitting. I don't know if her face is just so small. I don't know. But it was not working. And then, okay, so her oxygen, then her mask was half falling off, then her glasses, and then the shield I used had like the glasses built in. It was a hot mess, let me tell you. But I really needed her to have them on because she can't hear very well, and when people they yell and get like close to her and trying to speak up and things, and I mean I get that, but you still have to like, I don't know. So anyway, she took it off a couple times, which I was kind of like freaking out about. I'm like, oh, here, your little shield dropped. Oh my goodness, let's get that back on. And anyway, so whatever. I did the best I could. And oh my gosh, and my fiance, I truly, truly thought that people would have some better sense. So this is like Kitty's ticket. I've decided this is his ticket to ride. And let me just twist her around a little bit. I'm going to put it right about there, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, so let me get some more tape. Yeah, that should do it. I thought people would have better sense, but something happens. This is why funerals are like super spreaders, because nobody has any sense. I know everybody is like caring and they want to show they care, and that's wonderful, but people, there's a global pandemic going on, so like, I don't know. Not too sure about that. So, yeah. Okay, so there's Kitty's little ticket out of here. So I think I'm going to do paws going this way and then these little paws going this way. Maybe I should, since I can't ever get anything straight anyway, maybe I should put the meow like that. I think I will. So does that pop out? Yeah, it does. Ugh, it won't come off my finger. I love that they're like little tags. They're so cute. So what was I saying? Anyway, I'll try. I like went to the bathroom before I left thinking, okay, I can make it until afterwards at my dental appointment. And, well, I didn't really have an appointment, but sort of an emergency, but I'll tell you about that later. So, as soon as I get there, she has to go to the bathroom, so we have to go in there anyway, because I need to help her and things, and, so we get through that, and then I come out, and first thing I see is somebody from out of state, another state now, hugging him, and I'm like, oh, no, you're contaminating him, but I understand, and he truly, I mean, I would probably be like, ugh, no, not right now, thanks, but he's never going to say that. Like, I knew better, and this is why I also did not ride with him. I normally, like with his father and things like that, I drove, but I just did not this time, and I really did not feel bad about that, just because I knew that he was going to kind of have people and whatever just all over him, and I could not handle that. I cannot bring that back to my father. I just, I mean, I worked too hard to try to keep it away, and we're doing everything else that we can, and I would not have even gone to this funeral had it not been for her. I mean, I truly wouldn't have. If it was anybody else, I would not have gone. But anyway, so I thought there was just going to be very few people there anyway. I'd say between 35 to 40 or so had shown up. It was just freaking me out in general. And then we had not just, well, the preacher dude, he was from Tennessee. And then I think he was Nashville, I believe Nashville. And then there were some neighbors that came that lived in Knoxville or used to live in Knoxville. Or no, they still do. They were his neighbors, what I'm saying. And then their daughter who lives in a different part of Tennessee, and then Virginia and West Virginia, a North Carolina guy came. Like, oh, it was just too much for my heart to take. And he was thrilled to see each and every one of them and was just tickled to death. So, and I mean, I was happy for him to see his buddies and things, and oh my goodness. But I just, whew, all that contamination there, I felt like. Then towards the end, I'll tell you guys a little story. I haven't told him, but some of his buddies, and then also the preacher guy. Normally, for our area, we always like take everybody out to eat or whatever. It's just sort of, I guess, do you guys all have that tradition or whatever? Like if you're, I don't know, or some, I guess if it's maybe in a church, you'll go eat or go to the family's house, or, you know, people bring food, whatever. Anyway, so since we were farther away, normally the trend is to just take everybody out. So he gave the preacher plenty of money and things to cover his travel and food and all that, and and appreciation, you know. But I sort of kind of led them to think that we were not going. I was like, oh no, no, he's got to get a poor little Juanita home. It's a big day, you know. Yeah, we wouldn't want her to have to take her mask off at a restaurant and that kind of thing. Because all he asked was, so you guys headed home now? I'm like, oh yeah. And then I happened to, on purpose, run into the other friend from out of state and kind of mentioned to him the same thing, and they were okay with it. And then his cousin and some of their family, they're from actually another state, come to think of it, but so I just sort of led on to them, you know, and I was hoping that they wouldn't come back to her house. It was another like hour and 15 minutes back down the road, then they would have had to backtrack. So I wasn't thinking that they would, but you know, you never know. But I just sort of put it out there that they're going to head straight home, and, and I feel so bad about that. But like, she has no business being in a restaurant with a mask off around all kinds of these people that I feel like take no precautions whatsoever, especially the little preacher man, because he just thinks, you know, whatever. And sometimes you have to use your head, not whatever. But so anyway, don't feel bad at me, guys, but I was trying to keep everybody safe. So all right, next page coming, we'll talk about what happened after. So I'll talk to you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed this little meow page, and this is Button's Ticket to Ride. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye, y'all.